Hello and welcome to this Pilates intro. My name is Ruth and I'm a pelvic health physio. I'm here to guide you through a gentle yet effective routine tailored to support your body's recovery and well-being. These exercises are designed to help you rebuild strength, improve balance, and foster a deeper connection with your body. We'll focus on areas like core stability, pelvic floor, posture and flexibility, all in a way that feels empowering and restorative. To begin with, it's always important to check with your healthcare professional to ensure these gentle Pilates exercises are safe for you. Please complete your health questionnaire prior to attending the class. Remember, this is your time. Move at your own pace, listen to your body, and we look forward to welcoming you to our face-to-face class. Please see the following videos to learn the basic technique prior to your first class. Grab your mat, some water, and let's get started. Before we dive into our Pilates exercises, let's go over the 5 key elements of the Pilates technique. These foundational principles will help you get the most out of each exercise, ensuring proper alignment, muscle engagement, and control. So number 1 is breathing. Focus on a deep lateral breath. So breathe in through your nose, expanding your rib cage. And exhale through your mouth, drawing your core inwards. This is like zipping up a corset or tightening a belt. This helps you activate your deep abdominal muscles and stay connected to your center and throughout your movement. So number 2 is pelvic placement to ensure neutral pelvis position during exercises, where your hip bones and your pubic bone are like a diamond and they're level. Okay, so number 3 is rib cage position and rib cage placement. Keep your ribs soft and connected with your deep tummy muscles. Avoid letting them flare outwards, especially when lifting the arms during arm movements, keeping the abdominals zipped up. And number 4, relax those shoulders. Draw your shoulder blades slightly down and back, creating a stable base without any tension in your head, neck and shoulders. And number 5, keep your head in line with your spine, as if there's a string pulling the top of your head gently towards the ceiling. Keep your chin in, but we're not tipping our head or lifting our head back. Imagine there's an apple underneath your chin and you don't want it to fall out. So we will revisit these principles throughout the session to ensure your movements are always effective and safe. Okay, so the first exercise, I'm going to teach you pelvic floor activation. Now we can do this in any position, but for now I'm going to teach you lying down. So lie on your back, thinking about your 5 key elements. So your head and neck are long, your rib cage is soft, your pelvis is level, your knees are bent and your feet are flat on the floor. I want you to think about your pelvic floor, which goes around the base of your pelvis. I want you to squeeze as if you're drawing everything in and pulling everything up inside, as if you're trying to stop yourself passing wind or passing urine. And now as you do this, I would like you to just feel your tummy muscles gently joining in as well, just your lower tummy muscles. Now we can do the pelvic floor exercise in isolation, but for the benefit of the Pilates exercises, it is good to combine it with zipping up that corset and tightening that belt. But we're not holding our breath. So let's try this together. I want you to inhale and relax everything. So inhale, let your tummy rise, let your rib cage expand. And as you exhale, I want you to squeeze your pelvic floor, draw it up inside and tighten those deep tummy muscles as well. And now inhale and relax everything. And exhale and squeeze and draw up that pelvic floor and zipping up that corset. And inhale as you relax everything. And exhale as we contract everything. Good. Now we're going to try that with keeping breathing normally and keeping that pelvic floor contraction on. So just breathe normally, and we're going to squeeze that pelvic floor, draw up inside, and zip up that corset, tighten that belt, but keep breathing normally. So let's just try that now. So it shouldn't be over tense. It should be a gentle, light contraction, and we're going to hold it on for 3, 2, 1, and release. So you should feel as if you're trying to stop yourself passing wind or trying to see if you stop yourself passing urine. And relax. Let's try that again. So squeeze that pelvic floor, zipping up that corset as well, tightening that belt, and keep breathing normally. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. So as you can see, nothing is moving from externally, but I can feel it internally squeezing and lifting. So that is your pelvic floor with abdominal activation in lying. So I'm now going to teach you a pelvic tilt. Now this is different from a pelvic floor exercise. However, we do engage our pelvic floor and our deep tummy muscles as well in the movement. So knees bent, hands on the floor. I would like you to exhale as you tighten your pelvic floor, zip up your corset, and now tilt your coccyx towards the ceiling. This is pressing your lower back into the floor, and keep everything else nice and relaxed. And then relax as you inhale. And you're allowing a small gap to be underneath your lower back now. So inhale. And as we exhale, squeeze your pelvic floor, zip up that corset, and tilt that coccyx to the ceiling. So what this looks like is as if you're creating a crease across your belly button. So we're not lifting our bottom up, we're keeping our lower back on the floor, but we're tilting our pelvis backwards, and now we're going to relax it down. So just watch closely at the movement. I'm drawing my belly button in towards the mat. I'm creating a crease across my belly button, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the pelvic floor, but keeping the rib cage down. And relax. Let's try 5 of those. So exhale, squeeze everything, tilt back, hold it. Inhale as you relax. Exhale as you squeeze everything, tilt back, drawing the belly button down. 1, 2, 3, and exhale. Good. Let's do it again. Tilt back, squeezing the pelvic floor, squeezing the glutes, drawing the belly button down into the mat, and then relax. And again, tilt back, squeezing your pelvic floor, squeezing your glutes, drawing your belly button down into the floor. Keep breathing. And relax, and final time, squeeze everything, draw your belly button down, tilt back. So just remember, in this position, your lower back is on the floor, your pelvic floor is squeezed, your belly button is drawn down as if you're zipping up that corset, and then you relax. Excellent. So that is your pelvic tilt. Okay, I'm now going to teach you a Pilates shoulder bridge. So this is different to the pelvic tilt, but it starts with the pelvic tilt. So let's start with that pelvic tilt. So squeeze and pull up the pelvic floor, zipping up the corset, tightening that belt. We're going to do that tilt, so we've got a crease across the belly button. Now we're going to peel each bone off the floor, lift the bottom. So squeeze the bottom, keep your rib cage soft. And then as we go down, we're going to press our rib cage down first, upper back, middle back, lower back, and coccyx, and create a small gap underneath your lower back. So let's do this with the breathing. Now the breathing's not essential to the exercise, but it can improve the quality of the muscle engagement. So we're going to inhale as we relax, and exhale as we squeeze our pelvic floor, zip up our corset, press our lower back down to do that pelvic tilt, tilt that coccyx towards the ceiling, and we're going to peel off the floor rolling up, rolling up, rolling up. So we're onto our shoulder blades, bottoms tight, tummy's zipped up, rib cage soft. So we're not up here. Make sure that your rib cage is soft and your tummy muscles are zipped up. We're going to press your upper back, middle back, lower back, and finally your coccyx. So it's like a rippling up and a rippling down. Now the key with this exercise is the engagement of the pelvic floor and the deep tummy muscles as we start. And then we're aware of those muscles being engaged throughout the movement and controlling each part of the movement. Let's do it one more time. So tilt that pelvis back, and as we exhale, we're going to peel off the floor one vertebrae at a time. Bottom squeeze, tummy zipped up, and you can hold it there. You can increase the amount of time you hold it for. You can breathe while you're up there. And then as we go down, we exhale, press the rib cage down first, upper back, middle back, lower back, and coccyx. And then you let go of your pelvic floor and you let go of your tummy muscles. It's really important between the exercises that you release your pelvic floor. We do not want to be gripping onto our pelvic floor all of the time. Lower leg at 90 degrees. We're going to inhale and then exhale, tightening our tummy muscles as we lower. Inhale. Exhale, zipping up that corset, engaging the core as we lift that leg. So with every movement, we are zipping up our corset, engaging our core. We're not holding our breath, but we can exhale to help activate those deep tummy muscles. This is the lowest level of this exercise. If you feel you have good control of your abdominals and your tummy muscles aren't popping up, and they're keeping drawn in and zipped up, then we can try and swap. But before you swap, you need to engage those deep tummy muscles, zipping up that corset, tightening that belt, drawing your tummy muscles down into the floor. Exhale as we swap. Now, if you feel your tummy muscles are popping up or you don't feel you have control, just go back to doing one leg at a time. But if you can, exhale, keep those tummy muscles zipped up and tight. You can swap those legs. But please only do that if it's not causing you pain and if you feel that you have good control over your tummy muscles. It may take several weeks of doing Pilates before you feel that you can control these deep tummy muscles using the out breath while you move your legs. Now, throughout these classes, we will not be doing exercises where we have both legs in the air at the same time, because that can put a lot of pressure onto your pelvic floor, and we need to build up towards that. Those exercises aren't bad, but we do need to make sure it's safe for everyone before we introduce it into the class. So it may be as the weeks go on, I can modify it for the individuals, but to keep it safe for everyone, we will only do one leg at a time for now. So if you are in an environment where you're encouraged to do more advanced exercises, then please ensure that you've got good abdominal activation and your pelvic floor is well supported before you advance into those exercises. But I look forward to seeing you in the class.